Okay guys, I'm gonna show y'all something that's I've been messing with for probably close to a year, maybe a year and a half, honestly. This is what I will refer to as Old Blue quite often. Old Blue is a 86 Dodge D100 that was my great-grandfather's. He was an electrician, and this was his work truck. I think he bought it. He didn't have many years on it when he bought it. I learned to drive manual on this thing. I learned how to drive in general on this thing. Given what I do now, this is kind of what got me into vehicles and got me into doing what I do now for a living. I acquired it. He passed away probably, I don't know exactly, probably I think close to 10 years now. Actually it's more than that, probably like 12. But I got this from my grandma and her brothers. I showed interest in it and told them I wanted it, so they said you can have it. Got it running and driving. It was a V6. But it didn't run rail. Had a good bit of miles on it, and it just kind of wasn't worth it to continue on, messing with it. So then I decided, you want to do a Mopar swap, or do you want to do something old school? It had one of them like carbureted / fuel injected setups in it. Ended up ditching all that because, that ain't fun. He did take. It looked rough when I got it. I've cleaned it up really good. Gonna redo the headliner in, and I did cut this cloth, but I didn't get the right spray. So I just kind of threw it up for now because I knew it'd be a long time till I got it done. As you see, no transmission, no motor, no drive shafts. The reason being is it's a long bed, right? It's not a short bed. It's not nothing crazy people love. My grandpa didn't care about looks, so my great-grandma would paint it with a paintbrush with any old paint she had left lying around the house. So that's pretty sweet. So I did do some kind of wipe on clear coat, just kind of save what's left for now. One day I will do a legit clear coat. I did some body work up here, had some rust, and I cut it all out, welded in some new stuff. And then just primed it. But since I've had it, I decided, let's do something crazy. Let's do something fun. Let's do something that I'm never going to sell it. So what's the point in doing something simple? So what we have here is a L83. As you don't know, it is basically the new stepchild of GM. This is a 5.3, literally just like an LS, except for DOD, displacement on demand, and a couple other small things, but it's a lot alike, and then there's a lot of stuff that's different. I went with this because I want to do an LS swap, but I couldn't really find any that I wanted something different, and I found this for a good deal. It come with 6L80, it's just a better transmission. Not better, it's way more expensive, but they're strong as crap. So I kind of was like, I'm gonna jump on it. And since then, we've done a T-Performance Tomax Stage 2 cam. We've done, let's see here, new push rods, new springs, let's see what else. Really just a slew of things. Basically just the basic stuff, the stuff that, you don't want to get crazy with it, but just, new head gaskets, obviously, ARP head studs, or head bolts, and there's a couple other random things. But, yeah, so that's her. You'll probably see this on the channel a good bit now. I kind of have put it on the back burner just because I'm to the point now where it's going to get to where you know, wintertime, it's going to get rolled in here, be the main project, you know, because it's the most meaningful, so I'll never sell it. Unlike everything else, everything's got a number, that does not. But you'll see a lot of it. I've never went this in depth in a vehicle with like literally just replacing basically everything on it. But if I was going to do it to a vehicle, this what it'd be. But yeah, this is her. You'll see a lot of it. I have been looking around on some plug and play harnesses, but I haven't found nothing I love yet with her that ain't crazy price. That's really why I've kind of put on the back burner for now, just because it's to the point where I'm just gonna have to throw money at it. You know, that's the only thing left to do is just throw money at it and install stuff. I will probably here shortly get the motor mounts and weld them in on the truck, and get the motor sat in and get the transmission sat in, and then I'll kind of be like, all right, now we're boogieing. You know, now we're getting to where we you're gonna start doing some, you know, the cool stuff, the stuff that I got, you know, that actually makes the project whole. But this is the hood right now. It's just a it's just basically a ornament, but the hood's about like the rear bumper or rear tailgate is spotty, but you can see the paint and stroke marks. But yeah, that's her. I appreciate y'all watching. This is kind of intro to the truck, telling you about it, telling you, you know, what it means, and you know, any suggestions. I plan on bagging it, because, you know, this is going to be something that'll be in our family forever. So, you know, why not make it as sick as I possibly can? If y'all have any suggestions, you can let me know. But she's gonna be fun. She's gonna be fun. We're going from a V6, probably like 170 horsepower, 5-speed. It was 5-speed, I will say that. To a me and my buddy, we're probably thinking around the high 400s, maybe 500, depending. And weighing probably less, honestly, because the motors that came out of it, I don't know if how many of y'all have worked on these like D100s, D150s and stuff, but the 3.9 V6 weighs a ton. It was blown away. So I don't think it's gonna weigh a whole lot more, especially since how much I've gutted, you know, because we're going to electronic fans, so then we're, you know, clutch fan, and, you know, aluminum radiator, not the old school stuff. So, you know, it's gonna be pretty sweet. Pretty happy, pretty excited. But yeah, I will keep you updated on it as usual.